Okay, so this is going to be a test to see if I have a perfectly geosynchronous orbit around Kerbin. I'm going to base it off the period. It should be 6 hours, as long a Kerbal day is. And we're coming up on one of our axis points. I can't remember which one because it should be identical, right? So let's check the map. And apoapsis of a little bit more than what it's supposed to be, about 3 minutes. There's periapsis. And because they're so close together, I mean, they're only off by 200 meters. 272 meters, roughly, that they're dancing around a lot. So let's go ahead and fast forward a bit and see what happens after I pass apoapsis. It should go to 6 minutes and change if I did this right. And here we go. Dang, 1 day, 0 hours, 0 minutes. Excellent. Now if I wanted to, I know I can't change it here. There's a way to select the time scale that you're in. That's one way of doing it, is doing it like it's a day. There we go, 5 hours. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much good, although I got the boring side of the planet. I don't have KSC here anywhere. I don't even know where's it at. Where'd you go? Here's somewhere over there. So yeah, it's geosync. It's a teeny bit eccentric because if I base it off the moon, yeah, I'm a little bit eccentric here. I mean, I could do a burn here and say, all right, let's trim that a little bit other way. If I so desired. I have an ion engine, so it might take me a bit of time to do it. Problem with nodes with an inclination change is I may affect my apoapsis and periapsis points. Yeah, that kicks it out a bit. So I'm not going to do that. I have to trim the orbit all over again, and I'm okay with it being slightly inclined. So if you're looking on the ground, you'll see the satellite wobble up a bit, and then down a bit, north and south, just a tad. That's not too bad. Never mind, it's horribly asymmetrical, but that's okay. I did try to get the ion thruster balanced to center of mass by looking at it dead on. Let's get a different shot of this thing here. Show off the insanity. I just basically stuck a whole bunch of greebles on it and called it a day. I am running the reduced textures mod because I was having horrible frame rate issues and I wasn't happy with it. So with 39 parts, I get a pretty high FPS. So yeah, it's a thing. Small docking port is covered by this plate. This has a probe core on it, the thin octo probe core. So I can have this whole plate here just kind of fart off into different directions if I wanted to. I have the inline port, I have another standard size port, and of course I have a jumbo port here. 3 Xeon tanks. I have the one here, the main one, and then I have 2 of these guys here bolted radially to the inline adapter. Some RCS around the center of mass, and some science equipment. This is sandbox, but yeah. I guess I kind of did this just because I could. That's what sandbox is good for. Just make it happen and see what it does. Not for any particular use, really. So I guess notionally this would be like some sort of comm satellite or whatever, or reconnaissance satellite or something. I'm not sure what you'd. If I had remote tech, having something like this and geosync over KSC would be a good thing to do, because then I could communicate pretty much anywhere I wanted. I'd want to have like 3 of these things in a geosync so I could have full coverage around, but I don't have that mod, so that's that.